with another video, and this is basically addressing what feels like a major change in terms of just my life, my physical appearance, whatever you may call it, and that's just my recent haircut. Now, a lot of people, my friends, family, they all know that for the past 4 years I've been on a natural hair journey. And as of last month, I want to say the exact date was probably early, like somewhere around early or mid-October. I'll put in the exact date when I upload the video. I went to a natural hair salon or a curly hair salon and got a DevaCut. So I cut several inches off of my hair due to extreme breakage. Now, at the time that I scheduled my appointment, went in for the consultation, everything, I was prepared to really essentially lose all of my hair. As you can see, I still have like significant length, but I was so fed up with having to kind of compensate for all of the breakage that was happening throughout the crown of my head. Initially, the most obvious point of the breakage to me was the very center of my head, so I only focused on that. But the breakage that was here was really, really bad. There was an entire bald spot, like almost, you can tell it was probably bald at some point, but there was like only like an inch or two of hair left in the very center of my head. I'm going to be talking about the emotional and mental effect it had on me that wasn't part of my expectations in terms of getting this haircut, and it threw me for a complete loop. So 4 years ago, I had just graduated high school. It was the fall of that season, and I went to the salon and just got all of my permed ends cut off. So it wasn't a traditional big chop. I did transition. However, the shrinkage was so significant that my hair was definitely a bit, short. And most people probably wouldn't call it short, but for me, I just kind of knew that it was a length that I wasn't used to or accustomed to when it came to my hair growth. So I cut my hair off then and proceeded to live my life fully natural, and I would preach a lot about, confidence and being comfortable in your skin and like being comfortable just embracing who you are from your natural ethnic roots, and to be comfortable with just waking up and just hopping in the shower and just, going about your day. However, I still felt like throughout all of this, I must have still relied on a lot of beauty standards, because on top of wanting long, thick hair as a goal of mine, I was also dealing with like multiple journeys at the same time. So although I was on a natural hair journey, I was also on a clear skin journey. I was also on a weight loss journey. They kind of molded into a bit of like a toxic way that I used to see myself, is that I felt like at the very least I can attain these goals because they're all rooted in my decisions, my planning, and it's just, you start to think, well, why do these things matter so much in regard to my own happiness? Because I could fail to meet a hair goal, and then I would get depressed, and it's like, girl, it's like, it was like a double-edged sword, or just kind of like a catch-22, where I'm on this journey to kind of love myself and to really love my hair and love it for all its glory. But when it doesn't do what I want it to do, if it's not the length that I want it to be, if it's not the health that I want it to be, I get severely depressed or get severely upset, and I just feel ugly and I lose confidence. The day after I got my hair cut and I went to school, I went to class, I didn't want people to look at me, and I didn't want to speak because I was afraid they'll look and notice that like I just wasn't the same. I felt less feminine. I felt very just disappointed in everything. I thought that 4 years into my natural hair journey, I'll be like having long, thick hair that I can like run my fingers through. It didn't have to be waist length. A lot of people attain waist length after 5 years. I didn't mind any of that. But even prior to all of my breakage, it just seemed like my hair growth is stagnant. And although my hair was very beautiful to me, I was always looking forward to the future. I was looking forward to where it'll end up. I cared about length so much. Like, they tell you health over length. And I figured that was what I was doing when I cut my hair. But it's like you take that step back and you have that regret and you wonder, was there anything else I can do before I just went and did the irreversible and like cut all my damn hair off? I know that this video is probably a bit rambling, but to summarize what I'm essentially trying to get at is, number one, it seems like I might need the second hair journey to do it properly this time, to really enjoy every step of the way as I am learning about my hair, as I am attempting to, you know, keep it healthy and, you know, to still meet these goals, but without all of the toxicity and feeling like a failure when it comes to something that's something like hair. And to really appreciate every stage of my natural hair journey, because when I first went on when I first embarked on this experience, once my hair got long enough for me to put in extensions, that's exactly what I did. I didn't take very many pictures of my hair when it was shorter because I just was looking forward to, okay, a year from now it's going to be thick enough to put into a puff, something like that. And so I was always just waiting for it to get to its next length stage as opposed to just appreciating it for the current length that it was at that moment. Hopefully this video has helped you with your personal hair journey. I'm just trying to shed light on what I'm experiencing and how it was nothing like what I expected. I thought I would cut my hair, be excited, or just be able to deal with it because my first natural hair journey taught me so much about being comfortable in my own skin. And really, I was lying to myself the whole time, basically. So, word to the wise, just keep your head up. Plenty of girls cry when their hair gets cut. Even girls who aren't black, it is a part of just us and who we are. And it's something that takes effort to maintain, so that's understandable. So I really appreciate, again, the time you've taken to watch this. I will go ahead and start my homework and actually install some passion twists in my hair over this weekend. So have a good rest of your day, guys. Bye.